I am Damoski, and this is Niger Hustle Diaries, where we uncover untold stories of Nigeria's most resilient heroes. Today's episode is about a man who refused to run a beer parlor, but instead turned it into a tourist empire. What does it take to build an empire? Not with bricks and steel, but with vision, passion, and the natural resources around you. This is the story of Mr. Olaide Osoba, a man who started with nothing but a dream and is now building a tourism dynasty right here in Badagry. From outside the family house with a tabletop fridge to a resort without mosquitoes. This is his Niger hustle.
Oh, thank you. I'm Olaide Osoba. We came from across to when I got to Badagry. My original business name was how can I create? Because most people know Badagry for historical tourism. But I now focus on ecotourism by that. Yeah, what brought me to the business? I was born originally from oil and gas.
Okay.
I rented a filling station for my dad, my late dad. I managed the station.
Okay.
I know what I know. But one day I decided, what can I do? I need to create jobs because I never the opportunity to work, be employed. It's not that I do not apply, but I never the opportunity to get work in my life. I started at the beach since 1998.
As the Badagry Beach?
Yeah, beachfront.
1998.
And the PSA. From there, 2006, I entered Badagry waterfront.
Okay.
I discovered that most of the waterfront in Barrier is not be highly enhanced to meet the necessity. People don't know. We are just putting them dirty on. And I said, oh, come around, do something, make the play more. That what brought me to Badagry.
When you first started this line of business, you started from your family house?
Yeah, outside.
Outside the house. Wow.
Bring two tables. Then I have a tabletop fridge. I'm using the school there. Even the fridge cannot contain more than 2 crates of beer.
Wow.
Or drinks. Well, then I started. The industry that you can start with zero budget.
How come some people start this business and before a year the business is over? What makes it different?
Maybe they started hugely. Behind the business, you don't need to start business fighting with love song. Why were you to advise people when you want to go into business? You want to be an entrepreneur. You don't think of money think of an idea. Think what you are going to do. You may have and think big, but start low. I'm still taking big. I'm not stopping here. I'm still moving as long as I'm breathing. That's why we have been blessed by Badagry. We have the two words at the ocean, the Atlantic, the ocean and the sea, and the two are accessible.
So one of the key things I've noticed about you personally and your line of businesses is that you are a lover of nature. I mean, just looking around this beautiful auto ambience, the trees and all of that. Can you just tell us what fostered this passion for nature?
Yeah, nature is about nature is life. When you love nature, you live longer. Why are we so? Why marriage now are beyond? We will look at by history. The people live up before us. They live longer now because they are more natural.
Mm, mm,
What I'm trying to do with the nature is that I'm trying to convert it to business. So with nature, you can make a good business.
mm,
You don't need to destroy your environment before you do business. The more natural, the better for our life, the better for our health. And they say earth is wet. Any natural, if you love nature, you'll be more healthy. Why do I need to sleep inside the AC when I can get a clean here around here?
Yes, I noticed because while shooting this special on you and the O2 story, I spent a night at the O2 resort.
Okay.
No AC, no fan, and yet it was freezing cold and no mosquitoes.
No,
That's what
thank
taught me the most.
you. Got it. What brought it there? Nature has provided everything for us. It's just because of human greed. Yes, sir. What makes sense for you to go to the beach side and have the AC there? Does that make sense? It's artificial. The God that created the sea, even the waves, so you know, it has something to do with our mental thinking. It's a therapy on its own. It is a tranquilizer. Hearing the sound of the sun, the waves. It's got a long way. You can't quantify. You can't say priceless. It's priceless. Right now, it's somebody.
So I want to ask, did you study architecture, or because the way you've crafted your business, it's so artistic? Did you study architecture?
I must study architecture. Even I have a friend that came here one of these days when I was doing something. Egbo, he used to call me, but his name is Fash Richard. Said, Egbo, architect is one of the no architects around here in Badagry.
Okay.
It was a man when he said, Egbo, architect in uni. I'm not that's by profession. It's not the good power of God gives me. That's creativity. You know, when you are, they are starting in say necessity is the mother of invention.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you need something, you want to get yourself for something, your power of creativity is just coming. Every individual have a little or one way potential of creativity because we expect everything to come easy in our way. See where we are now. This tree, I think there's a tree house. Yeah, I can make here to people can sit down on the top of a tree. I think it as a challenge. I'm not going to say if somebody can decide to go to the moon. I'm not going to the moon. I'm still working on the heart. Nothing is not unless we limit your horizon. That say it's not possible. When I look at something, why do I do this thing? Because there must be a problem. Solving problem, it brings your power of creativity. But if you are shying away from problems, your power of creativity will be lower. Any problem I'm facing, I say, well, what's the way out? What's the best way out? And I think when you are starting, even the Bible said, knock, it shall open, seek, you shall find. And now, when you are seeking for a solution to a particular problem, definitely you are right. Yeah, and when you arrive at a starting time, you are not satisfied. You'll be right. You'll be amending. You are maybe to get a shape. That's why they say it's risky to take risk, but risky and not taking the risk. Yeah, we have what's our target market? That is the definition of this. do I do? How do I fit in? Oh, let me have a place like here to showcase yes, also it's not like the window to Badagry noise. In every you have a room, you have a door, you have a window. Here's a window to Badagry. So you can from here you can see a lot of beauty of Badagry, the ambience of Badagry, the nature of Badagry.
Hello everyone. So I spent my night at O2 Resorts here in Badagry, and you know, as they say, seeing is believing. Trust me, my experience here was a very, very pleasurable one. Not just pleasurable, it was actually very therapeutic. You know, for some weeks, you know how Nigeria is, I've not been able to get good quality sleep because I'm constantly calculating, I'm thinking, you know, the different things I'm doing and all of that, so it disturbs my sleep. But trust me, my night over here, I slept like a baby. I didn't even wake up once to go and use the restroom or anything. I lay down to sleep in the beach cabin here at O2 Resort, and the next thing I opened my eyes and it was daybreak. It's actually very relaxing for the body, for the soul, and for the spirit. And then because of the proximity between the rooms and the water, it's almost like you're on the water or in the water, so to say, because throughout the night you hear that beautiful music of the beach waves coupled with the pure breeze. There's nothing that beats fresh air from the sea. It's lovely.
Okay, so I'd like to ask is if you can go back to your childhood, can you recall an event that has shaped you to be the person that you are today?
Yeah, maybe when I was in secondary school, I'm a fan of entertaining guy, moving, going to organizing parties.
Okay,
I love music, I love playing, and I love when people around me are
happy.
happy and merriment. I love that. I think that's what I developed a business. The DJ. Move around with my music box. By then we are using cars in the 80s. Yeah, move around with my music box. So when I find myself in the industry, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Then I would also like to ask, so round up, I also like to ask what advice you have for the Gen Z generation today that are aspiring to be entrepreneurs. What advice do you have? You know, back in your day, we didn't have all those internet, Facebook, and all of that, and the general mindset. So, your advice for the Gen Z?
The Gen Z, my own advice that they should not rush beyond. They just look for quick money. It won't last. It will erode their peace of mind. What's the reason of you to have money, you don't have a peace of mind? Especially if you got it wrongly. I believe, thank God, if we at my age, that will know all this modern telephone, all these things, if we can still survive by this time for their age, they should use the technology to survive, to have a better world than just to be. They don't want to grab everything within a short period of time. No, it's not. Even when God created the world, God had the magical power to create the world to go. So you can do it stages by stages. What are they rushing to? A boy of 2018, 19 want to buy the latest bonds and all. If they find themselves, they are very, if they are too much in fast lane without caution, and we are driving at high speed without caution. You know what that means? So my advice that is to take it step by step, steadily. That's why they started say slow and steady
Wins
the
the
race.
So where do you see O2 in another 5, 10 years time?
I don't think we don't know. What man said is we are trying to create what man did. Yeah.
Okay,
You know what that man is?
please shed more light on that.
It's a country, it's an island after
Okay.
India Ocean.
Okay,
That's on water that is. And we have it, we have the potential by that guy here. As I said, it's achievable. Because the end game is this. You are a millionaire, Tanzania, whatever you have, what the purpose of it, right? You want to enjoy yourself. You need to go for holiday. You need to go and have a rest. You can't, okay, you have everything, you have your clothes, good clothes, you have a good house, you have everything. What do you do next? You need to go for holiday. You need to go experience what other people. That will make you to come to the world. And that what my mission is. When my people have to go travel to Dubai to other country, spending millions of naira, when is at our doorstep? When we can.
okay. So I would like you to just leave some final thoughts to share with our viewers. You know, people who have considered you a mentor, somebody like me. As we wrap up this episode, as you look at the camera and talk to the audience, final thoughts about life, business, Nigeria, and Badagry. Those for the life, business, Nigeria, and Badagry.
Life is, we are blessed in the country. And we are more blessed by that. I see things in other direction, not in the open direction. In my youth, when people are jackpot, I'm not jackpot. When I was young, they are still on the mind of why they like to jackpot. If you are the patient, you see beyond. Forget the narrative, forget the load. No. Is what they load as mismanagement. One day the country will get managed, I believe that. So, like what I say here, I say Nigeria is the place to live. Forget the insecurity, I know. You are driving along the law. Only at the to Yoruba to buy to later clear. When the sky is rough, the storm will still be over.
Yes.
The storm will still over. Because the business potentials here is high. I know the threat is high, but the tendency for the threat to be reduced. That's why in Nigeria, we see some multinational are living in Nigeria while others are coming in. So you see the perspective is different. Some are leaving, some are coming. Why? While some people are coming because they see beyond the threat. The opportunities are abundant here. Okay, look by that. What have I done? I'm still boiling. I'm still starting. I haven't done anything. I'm still starting. I just started. So to my Badagry, Lagos State, Nigeria, and Africa is the place to be. Is the place to be.
Thank you so much, sir,
You're
for your session. It's an honor.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
But his role doesn't end at the result. Mr. Osoba is also a guest lecturer at Lagos State University. There, he translates his real-world success into lessons for the next generation. Lecturing students on the critical pillars of hospitality and cash management, he's not just building a business, he's building a legacy by sharing his secrets with an eager Gen Z audience. From the lecture hall to the beachfront, Mr. Osoba isn't just building a business, he's crafting a legacy, a true embodiment of style, substance, and success. And that's a wrap. A huge thank you for watching this special episode spotlighting one of Nigeria's resilient heroes. If you're inspired by those who push through and make a mark, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a story. This is Damoski signing off from Niger Hustle Diaries with Damoski.